Are you thinking about how technology can help your restaurant thrive in 2026? FS Tech has been the premier event for over 30 years, where forward-thinking restaurant operators meet cutting-edge technology. Join us September 23rd to 25th at the Gaylord Texan Resort, where you'll connect with senior decision makers, hear from over 30 expert speakers, and visit over 230 exhibitors to discover actionable solutions for things like AI forecasting, automation, and streamlining operations. Visit the link in our show notes to secure your spot now.
Starbucks has laid off 200 workers. Mod Pizza has some menu upgrades. And restaurant chains are using AI to create their own apps. Is it a sign of the SaaSpocalypse? Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily download of the top stories in the restaurant industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Executive Editor Lisa Jennings.
And I'm Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Starbucks has laid off more than 200 workers. The coffee shop giant said in a federal worker layoff notice that 104 employees have been laid off as part of a previously announced restructuring. Another 120 workers are being laid off because they've opted not to move to Nashville, where the company is opening a support center. The first separations are expected to take place by October 18th, with the rest by November 1st.
Speaking of Starbucks, the company sold 2 million beverages last weekend. CEO Brian Niccol said in a message last week that the return of the chain's colorful unicorn Frappuccino generated the strongest sales weekend for company-operated North American shops in its history. According to data from the traffic tracking firm Placer AI, foot traffic jumped 44.3% on August 15th, the day the company reintroduced the product.
Is a SaaSpocalypse coming? Some in the restaurant industry are using AI to build their own apps, or vibe coding, as it has become known. Companies like the 8-unit juice chain Kiva have used Anthropic's Claude AI tool to develop things like onboarding and training tools, daily checklists, inventory management, and more, which has saved the company money on software subscription fees and other costs related to technology. Kiva contends the software AI has built is more affordable and as good or better than what can be purchased off the shelf. Will it catch on? Read more at restaurantbusinessonline.com.
Mod Pizza is making several changes to its menu, introducing new signature recipes and what it calls simplified sizing. The updates launch on August 24th and were driven by guest feedback. They include 5 new pizzas, such as the Carnivore, Veg Out, and Modgarita, as well as new shareable dessert pizza called the Cinnamod. And for a limited time, the chain will feature a spicy Thai pizza with a new sweet and spicy Thai chili sauce, marking its first LTO menu item in 3 years to feature a new ingredient. The menu overhaul comes as Mod forges a turnaround following several tough years. In 2024, the chain sold to Elite Restaurant Group after closing a significant number of locations. In 2025, it shed nearly 11% of sales and another 33 locations, according to Technomic.
Have fast food chains pushed for more digital orders gone too far? According to Technomic data, more consumers prefer ordering through a person than either drive-through AI or kiosks. Yet, fast food chains continue pushing that technology in their drive for labor savings. That drive for technology, however, could conflict with a key tenet of the restaurant space: hospitality. Restaurant operators would be wise to balance their push for new ordering technology with efforts to provide true service, says RB's Jonathan Mays.
The New York-based coffee chain Blank Street is ready for its Los Angeles close-up. Born in Brooklyn in 2020, the venture capital-backed chain opened its 106th unit in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Studio City on Friday. It's the first to open on the West Coast and will soon be followed by a second location in Beverly Hills. The Studio City unit will have the typical menu of coffee, drinks, and matcha, but it will also have something new to the chain: ice cream. Blank Street has partnered with local ice cream shop Awan for a line of frozen treats based on some of the beverage flavors.
Hat Creek Burger Company, a 26-unit chain based in Austin, Texas, is rolling out a Cubano sandwich on Sunday as a month-long limited-time offer. The item is a variation of the popular Miami sandwich, traditionally made with ham, roast pork, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard on soft Cuban bread that is then pressed and grilled. Hat Creek's version, for which each location installed a panini press, is made with griddled thick-cut pork belly instead of roast pork, and will be served with a garlicky mojo sauce and the chain's signature mustard-based happy sauce. Instead of Cuban-style bread, it will be served on a pressed Martin's potato roll. The sandwich's launch date is National Cuban Sandwich Day.
That actually sounds really good. And catch up with the news from last week by listening to the Week in Restaurants podcast, or what we call TWIR. This week, RB Editor-in-Chief Jonathan Mays, yours truly, and special guest star Joanna Pantozzi talk about Boston Market India, the bagel boom, and the endless story of endless shrimp at Red Lobster, as well as Wendy's. TWIR is available, like Restaurant Daily, on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.
I know I'll be listening. And that will do it for today's episode of Restaurant Daily. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Lisa Jennings. Remember, bad decisions can make for good stories.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Are you thinking about how technology can help your restaurant thrive in 2026? FS Chat has been the premier event for over 30 years, where forward-thinking restaurant operators meet cutting-edge technology. Join us September 23rd to 25th at the Gaylord Texan Resort, where you'll connect with senior decision-makers, hear from over 30 expert speakers, and visit over 230 exhibitors to discover actionable solutions for things like AI forecasting, automation, and streamlining operations. Visit the link in our show notes to secure your spot now.